Increase in health center closures, patients, it's really scary. USU, over 40% of Finns support recognizing the state of Palestine. Many major companies support switching working language to English. European Court of Human Rights requests Finland to explain the return of Russian children. The number of temporarily closed health centers in Finland is rising significantly this summer, particularly in smaller areas due to staff shortages. A survey revealed that most health regions are affected, with the primary reason being a lack of personnel. This situation began 3 years ago and now impacts 120 health centers. The temporary closures have raised concerns among patients about access to healthcare services, especially as they age and require more care. According to a new survey by Uutisvoimalainen, 41% of Finns believe that the country should recognize the state of Palestine. Meanwhile, 17% oppose the recognition, and 42% have no clear opinion. Professor Hannu Jusola from the University of Helsinki expressed surprise at these results, particularly given the Finnish government's cautious stance on the issue. Currently, over 140 countries have recognized Palestine, with Norway, Ireland, Spain, and Slovenia being the most recent. The survey was conducted by Tietoikonen with 1,000 participants in June and has a margin of error of 3.1%. A survey by OP found that 4 out of 10 business leaders in Finland see benefits in switching the working language to English. In contrast, around 20% of companies disagree, and 36% have no clear opinion. The survey was conducted in April-May with 100 companies having revenues over €100 million. The industry and commerce sectors are strong supporters of this change, while the service sector is less enthusiastic. Nearly 90% of companies reported hiring employees who do not speak Finnish as their mother tongue. The European Court of Human Rights (ECHR) has requested the Finnish government to explain the return of 2 Russian children, despite them being granted asylum. The children's father brought them to Finland in 2022 following Russia's attack on Ukraine. However, the Finnish Supreme Court decided to return the children to their mother in Russia, despite their objections. The ECHR is asking Finland to clarify whether this decision violates their right to family life. Currently, the decision of the Finnish Supreme Court has been suspended. On the morning of July 25, 2024, a high-speed chase that began on Lautenväylä Road ended on Mannerheimen in Helsinki when police stopped the suspect's car using a spike strip. During the chase, the driver collided with several other vehicles, causing minor injuries to 3 people. The police apprehended the driver. Traffic in front of the Opera House was congested, causing delays for bus routes 40, 200, 213X, 280, 300, 321, 345, and 431. The situation was resolved by 7:51, according to the Fintraffic Traffic Management Center. A study conducted by the University of Eastern Finland and the University of Oulu shows that Alzheimer's disease is increasing among working-age individuals. The study examined medical records from 2010 to 2021 at the university hospitals of Kuopio and Oulu, reviewing 12,490 records. The findings indicate that the incidence of Alzheimer's nearly doubled over the 12 years, while other forms of dementia remain stable. This is surprising, as previous research based on statistical data suggested that approximately 7,000–10,000 working-age individuals in Finland have progressive dementia. The study was coordinated by the Finnish National Institute for Health and Welfare. Young people manage their finances in various ways, with many seeking financial advice from social media. A recent survey by Osuuspenki shows that young men are more interested in following financial news, investing, and saving compared to young women. However, they are also more prone to credit card debt, consumer loans, and a higher risk of bad debt. Researcher S.E. Poiri from the university notes that young men's risk-taking tendencies can lead to both profitable investments and overspending beyond their financial means. Interestingly, while young men are more active in financial management, the influence of social media often encourages continuous consumerism among young people, overshadowing traditional values of saving and self-sufficiency. Several electricity companies in Finland have announced increases in transmission costs. According to research by Omakotiliitto, 38 out of 77 companies have raised their prices over the past year. Companies like Caruna Oy and Jarvi Suomen Energia have notably adjusted their prices. In September, other companies such as Alenia and Porvoon Sakoverco are also set to increase their rates. Additionally, the value-added tax (VAT) will rise from 24% to 25.5% starting in September, impacting residents' electricity bills. In 2018, the per capita meat consumption in the country reached a record high of over 81 kilograms per person, but it has been slightly decreasing since then. According to the 2023 nutrition balance data, meat consumption in Finland dropped to below 78 kg per person. Specifically, beef consumption decreased by about half a kilogram compared to 2022, while pork consumption fell by 1 kilogram. However, poultry consumption increased by nearly 1 kilogram. Paavo Honkajuri narrowly escaped death in a boat fire that occurred last Sunday in Nokia, Finland. While Honkajuri was checking the gas stove on the boat, a strong flame erupted, pushing him forcefully towards the cockpit. Fortunately, a man named Abderazik Chauki, who was fishing nearby, quickly ran over and pulled Honkajuri from the boat. Chauki initially thought there were children on the boat, but fortunately, there were none. After being rescued, Honkajuri received timely treatment from nearby residents. He expressed deep gratitude and has been trying to contact his rescuer through TikTok and radio. Kalbadanan, a lighthouse off the coast of Finland, has completed major renovations. Veikka Gustafsson, a former mountaineer, is now the caretaker of the lighthouse and organizes tours for visitors, with prices starting at €3,500. Gustafsson has leased the lighthouse from the government and spends considerable time there. The lighthouse also serves as a seal sanctuary, so visitors must adhere to strict regulations. Only up to 30 visitor groups are allowed each year, with each group consisting of no more than 10 people. The €800,000 renovation has helped preserve this structure for the future. The Paimio Sanatorium, a masterpiece by architect Silvarin Aino Alto, has opened its doors to visitors. The nostalgic rooms, designed by the renowned couple, are becoming extremely popular. Visitors, particularly young architects, are impressed by the light and color in the rooms. Saran Kim, an architecture student from Australia, visited to explore Alto's legacy. Last year, the sanatorium welcomed 25,000 guests, and this summer is expected to set a record with hundreds of visitors daily.